Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hadn't forgotten about you. Been having to do work in the real world. Sorry about that. That's kind of how it goes. I was busy writing reports and I didn't even realize I had missed the time until Surviving in Alabama messaged me. And I was like, well, dang it. I forgot all about it. Because I've been having to get a bunch of stuff going and trying to catch up from all the storms and the ice. So I'm having to play a little bit of catch up. It'll probably be busy the rest of the month for me. I see we got one person in there. Hey, Doc. Hope you're doing all right. How's everything going with you? Not much, buddy. I was busy working on reports on that computer, and I didn't realize I had actually missed the time. I tell you what, yes, sir, it is nice to have a little bit of days with no frigid temperatures or any ice on the roads. Well, no more ice on the roads than here lately. It has been a lot of storms. I went up North Alabama and holy cow, I went in one plant today and they had been scraping up the ice and everything off of the road inside the plant, and they said, we don't even know why you came today. Everything's busted because they didn't plan for the cold weather. And so all the pipes and everything were completely busted. Oh, and they had pile of ice as high as my truck. And my truck is a little bit lifted, so 6 feet, 6.5 feet, something like that. A big pile, about as big as the truck too. I was like, good grief, you guys. And so it was a mess, a real big mess. What you been up to? You've been sitting outside on the porch, you said, enjoying the weather. You ain't kidding. Sat on the porch for a while. Nice change from being stuck in the house. Amen. I tell you what. Yeah, it is really nice. Hang on. Here's a gratuitous shot of the German Shepherds. Luna, Saul. There we go. There's Luna. Yeah. Yeah. She's got stink breath. She snuck into the litter box. You know how dogs do. That's not saying just go over there, Saul. I'm upstairs. So. Hey, buddy. Yes, sir. I don't know why they didn't. They said that they had everything tarped off and were running steam to it because they generate their own steam. And they had like certain ones, critical pieces of equipment. They had them wrapped up in, kind of like stuck in greenhouses, built greenhouses over them with the same material, and we're heating them up with steam. But there were, I don't know, there were icicles 30 feet long hanging down from pipes. And it was a train wreck. And my boss called and he said, did you make it? I said, yeah, I made it, but they're not doing much. So I hung around for, 5 or 6 hours and did what I could. I'll be going back tomorrow, doing the same thing. I'll probably be there 4 days and kicking the butt. The other places that I go to, Chattanooga, and another place about an hour above Chattanooga, they were worse than North Alabama, up in like Decatur, Florence. And so it was just, good grief. Yes, sir, our roads are clear down here. And after about this past Wednesday, we didn't have any road problems per se. And Thursday, I tried to drive up to Decatur, and it was just, I got about 60 miles, and then I just started sliding on the interstate. Not the interstate, the secondary roads. Got off the interstate, and then it was just kind of like an ice ring. And so I turned myself around and came back, and then Friday, it was about the same way. It was just bad. And, nobody down here, oh, here's a gratuitous cat shot. There we go. Nobody down here drives on it, and we don't have infrastructure for that kind of snow and that kind of weather. But away she goes. It wasn't bad. I did a bunch of stuff around the house. Got a bunch of stuff done in the basement, and I think maybe this weekend, if I'm home, I'll go ahead and start my seeds for the hydroponics. And we'll see, because I can keep everything heated up down in the basement. Actually, I need to go down there and check right now and see what the temperature is. Since I'm on the phone, y'all come with me. Hey, Buckskin Saddlebags. Hey, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. We are going down into the basement. Yeah, let's see what the temperatures. Love you too, man. Let's see, because I've still got this thing going. I'll go ahead and cut it off, see what the temperature is in here. Hopefully it's close to 68 or 70. Oh yeah, there we go, 68. That's good. That's good. I'm just trying to keep everything nice and warm. Normally this is where I sit. Well, for now, there's the dehydrator and all the other stuff, but it's just trying to get everything done. They ended up having to go to a basketball game, grandson's basketball. Let me check the furnace while I'm down here. Oh yeah, furnace is still lit. We had some problems where the furnace kept blowing out, or not blowing out. That sounds dangerous. The pilot light just would go off. I don't know if it was because of such cold weather or what, but seems to be hanging in there now like a hair in a biscuit and doing good. So I will have to have a new furnace probably in the next 3 or 4 years. But keep the basement warm and the house will also be warmer. Yes, sir, it will be. And that's one thing. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for a wood burning insert with a blower for down in the basement, because those things are so much more energy efficient than a fireplace. And I was thinking if I can get 5 or 6 logs and throw them in there and then turn the blower on. Hey, BC. Edward. Yes, he's the emergency chicken. You never know. You never know. Because I've heard Edward tastes just like chicken. But yeah, and the hooch, I love her. She says, it's cold outside. It's so cold outside. I said, yes, it is. And she said, well, we got to bring all the cats in. I'm thinking, all the cats? We got 4 cats. And they're indoor, outdoor, kind of, sort of. And like this is Tick. His name is Tick because when he came up, he was covered with ticks. That right there is 3 vet bills for a stray cat. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, BC. I don't know that much about them, so I'm having to do a little bit of research. And it seems like you get the ones with the insert, and they just kind of slide in, and then you use whatever little space is left to add the ductwork into the flue, and then you wire it up. I think that's it. So we'll see. And I won't be able to get one until first of the month, which is first of the month. I only get paid once a month, so payday. Now, if anyone would like to give me one, please bring it and install it for me. I'm kidding. But That's my thunk. That's my plan anyway. But I'm not going to keep y'all too long because this was just an impromptu thing. And again, I apologize. I had to write. I went and did some work today, and oh, it says I'm reconnecting. And then I had to write. I had to write reports, and so I had to get them sent, time stamped today. And I didn't even notice it was. There we go. We're back online. I didn't even notice it was after 7 until Chris, surviving in Alabama, he messaged me. He says, "Are you going to do your live stream?" I was like, "Oh crap, I forgot all about it." But I'm going to have to figure out something because I like doing the all through the weeks. That's not really a big deal. But Sundays, we got church in the evenings. And Saturdays, y'all may just be too busy, but we might start doing something at like, I don't know, maybe noon-ish on Saturdays and Sundays. I kind of like doing a little quick one every day, and it seems like you guys might like to do it too, but you don't have to be on here long. Just pop in, say hey, and then pop out and go do your stuff. But I've been talking to a lot of people and getting some ideas about structuring it. And so it'll be a little bit more organized, the live streams and some of them will be themed and some of them will be themed from you guys. So, be thinking up, whatever kind of ideas, prepper related or gardening, outdoors, survival, that kind of stuff. We'll see what we can do. But I am getting ready to head out. So I appreciate y'all coming by. Thanks for hanging out with me. And you guys have a good evening. I was trying to do a video of dinner, but they ended up having to go to the basketball game. So it was like, well, now I'm here by myself. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, it'll get a lot more structured. Take care of your people, guys. Y'all have a good evening. Stay warm. Absolutely, buddy. I would love to do that. We can try out that jug fishing you were talking about. I hadn't done that since I was probably 15, something like that. Anyway, y'all be careful, be safe. Have a good evening. See ya.